So we're inside the polytunnel today because it's getting quite windy out there. Now, those of you that watched my previous video on tulips will know that we had a few tulips left, and we had some daffodils to plant up. Now, we were going to put those in the ground, but what we decided to do is layer those up into one of these potato planters. We got in a terracotta pot, but I don't have any terracotta pots, so we're going to multi-layer these. So without further ado, let's get you close up and show you the process. I'm going to start by just putting a layer of compost in the bottom here. And it doesn't need to be any particular compost. It's can be spent potato compost. All the nutrition that you need is going to be in these bulbs. So we're going to start by putting some of these down in the bottom. Now, you can space them quite closely. Just make sure they're not touching the sides or touching each other. Give each one a bit of a squeeze before you put it in, just to check that it's a good bulb. If you get any ones that are a little bit squidgy and soft, I should discard those ones because they're only going to rot in the bucket. So that's our first layer. I'm just going to get some more compost. So we had a set of mixed bulbs for the daffodils, so sorry about the shake. So we're just going to put a layer of compost on top of that. And then we're just going to repeat the process. Don't worry about the bulbs underneath being blocked off by these ones on top. They will find their way through. They will root around and go round, and that's probably okay. Then here the wind's picking up a little bit. We're going to put another layer of compost on top of that. Just put that round. And then these are, normally if you had tulip bulbs, you'd put them at the bottom because they're going to grow up. But these are sort of dwarf tulips, so we'll put these ones round. So this one's already sprouting, so it needs to get in there. So we'll just dot these ones around. As I say, you can plant these reasonably densely. There we go. Then let's just put another layer of compost on. There we go. And let's grab a few more. Put this top layer. And hopefully that'll mean that rather than having one pot with lots of different one set of bulbs in, this will provide a bit of colour for longer. and provide a better display. Okay, let's just tip a bit more of that soil in. Okay, and that's basically the principle. That will now go outside with some bark chippings on it, and it will sit there until spring, when hopefully we'll have a nice display.
By this point the wind was really getting up, so I topped off the buckets with some bark, and then we're going to move them into the fruit cage. Hopefully that will keep it away from the badgers and other pests. Now the advantage of putting them in the buckets is that when they come up in the spring, I can move them to whatever part of the plot is available, and they're not ground blocking other crops. So that's a good job done, and we'll be hoping for some bulbs in the spring. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see how they come out in the spring. And for the time being, have a great day and see you again soon.